and welcome to another video. Today we will be taking a look at the way I use the Erin Condren Horizontal Life Planner as a regular journal slash memory keeper thing. And this video is a little later than I expected it to be because I planned to have a plan with me up for this week, and for some reason my videos are compromised or overwhelming my computer or my video editor, or something really weird is happening with the recording I have of that. So hopefully I'll get that up, otherwise I guess it's just lost forever. But this is what we have right now, and yeah, so we're just gonna get into it. I hope this will be a pretty short video because what I do with this is pretty straightforward. So I got the neutral, as you can see, these are the black tabs. So I got the neutral colorway with a rose gold coil and this starry cover that's also like foiled kind of rose gold metallic star things. And a couple of things. The coil is kind of a disappointment. It's not really as pretty as I thought it would be, but most especially it's starting to peel. Right there, if you can see, there's like silver of the regular old coil and then the spiral, and that's disappointing because I got this in June. I got this in June, so I've had it for 2 months and 2.5, almost 3 months, but still I've had it for just a few months, way less than a year, and it's not even like, I don't take it out. This is a journaling notebook. I took it with me on one trip, and this started before that trip. So that's disappointing. I really like the cover, and I just got my name on the first line, and then I put senior year at the bottom just because part of what motivated me to get this planner is that I realized that this was my last year as an undergraduate. And I thought, like, there are lots of things coming up and that I want to document, like various senior activities, graduation, deciding what I want to do next year, where to apply, the whole application process, studying for the GRE, all of that, and everything that comes with it. I wanted to be able to write down and have a record of. So I wrote senior year there. I'll know that that's the year 2018-2019 because that's when I'll be graduating. I keep it closed with this like purple Erin Condren band, and I just got this in the 3-pack thing that it comes with. So it came with the green and the blue one, and I got it as part of like a starters pack accessory bundle thing. I don't know, it's just the one that most closely matches this. I got it in the neutral because I figured that, well, I knew that I wanted to add lots of decoration and pictures and things, and I didn't want the colors to get in the way. So it has the same like dashboard thing that I don't really use. It has my name right there, which defeats the purpose of covering it up on the front. I forgot that was there, but I think my name has already been on this channel, so whatever. Then you have this inside page with the quotes, and then we have this year at a glance. And as you can see, what I've decided to use the year at a glance for is as a mood tracker. One of the things I didn't like when I was doing bullet journaling in a hardbound notebook was that I couldn't see trends over time, because I would fill up a notebook. I did most of my tracking only by the month, but I couldn't see how things changed from month to month, especially since I often changed up layouts or colors, and so that just didn't make it easy to get any information from. So what I've done with this is I've turned it into a mood tracker, and so as you can see, I've been keeping up with this for a good while. I didn't think of this idea until almost the end of July, which is why this is just where it starts, because I was using the rest of the notebook, like the weekly pages, and realized that I wanted to think of ways to use more of the planner. And so that's what this year at a glance is going to be for, or is for. And I just have a really simple like key at the bottom, and the colors, every now and again, instead of just a single color on a dot, I split the dot in half, and yeah, and so far it's going pretty well. I like that I'll be able to see like over the course of a year how this is going. There are 18 months depicted here, but I'll stop using this when I stop using the planner sometime in June 2019. But all of this will be all filled out, and then that's just that. This part will be in the whatever I do after that. Then we have these weird boxes, and it took me a long time to decide what I wanted to do with them. I finally decided to use a box a month and to use it as a reflection on the, like at the end of that month, what am I doing? What kinds of things am I loving, reading, watching, listening, feeling, wishing, and eating? I got that from, I think it was My Newest Addiction monthly kit, I think, has these types of designations. I know the Happy Planner, I think, also has those designations and those prompts. So I just copied them into here so that I could do that for each month. And then we get into the actual like memory keeping part. So these pictures are actually from June, because part of this notebooks is like the first week in July starts with June the 25th. So these are actually pictures that I took in June. And I've done a couple of different things. So for the July monthly, I just put more pictures. Whatever picture I chose for the days here, I put that same picture here to kind of give like an overview in pictures of the month. So that's what I did for July, my July monthly. For my general weekly pages, I like to put some washi tape for decoration. I put it at the top and in between the boxes. Then from there, I just journal a little bit every day about what happened that day, what I did, etc. And I try to take a picture every day. As we flip through this, you'll see I don't take a picture every day, but I try. And I just printed those on sticker paper and cut them out. Here we get into the first full week of July, and this is where I didn't take a picture. On July the 7th, I forgot to take a picture for that day, so I just decorated the box and kept going. At the bottom of each week, right here, I put extra pictures for that week. This week in particular, I was out of town, so I was taking a lot of pictures, and I just picked a few of my favorites that didn't fit in these boxes to stick down there for decoration. That doesn't always happen. And so this is the following week, and as you can see down here, I didn't have any extra pictures to put. I think I barely had a picture for each day here. Not much happened, so I just put a piece of scrapbook paper there just for some decoration and so that that wouldn't be blank. And this is the last week that I have pictures for already, like printed. When we get into this week, I haven't printed the pictures out. So I wait a few weeks of journaling until I feel like I will have enough pictures that once I put them on a sheet of paper, it will take up most of that sheet of printer paper or of sticker paper, so that I don't waste any picture, but just printing out 7 pictures a week on like a whole sheet or something like that. I don't have any other way of printing pictures. I don't have like one of those small printer things. What are they called? The like sprocket type printers. I don't have any of those because I thought that it would be a little more like, I already have a printer and sticker paper, so I thought that would be pretty straightforward and I wouldn't have to buy anything. But it does mean that instead of printing out a picture every day or every few days, I print my pictures out every month or so. I'm a little behind right now, I think. And before I print out a picture, just to remember the picture that I want to put there, I write it down in pencil. And then when I print the picture, cut it out, I'll erase that. Here there are some, this is how I've decided to use this notes page. Here I just used it for general like things I wanted to, kind of like scrapbooking, I guess, like a scrapbooking page. But here I decided to go back to having a gratitude log. I had one in my bullet journal, and then I just stopped doing it when I switched out of a hardbound notebook, but then realized that I liked having that place like at the beginning of my day to write something down that was like good, that I liked from the previous day or I was looking forward to that day, something like that. I liked having that in my schedule. So I brought the gratitude log back for August, and so that's just what it looks like. I use 2 columns and write a really short line, and I still use the bottom for some scrapbooking, and depending on what happens these last few days of August, I'll put stuff around this page. Then for my August monthly, I started to do something a little different. I saw a couple of different videos of people using their monthly views as a rewind kind of memory keeping layout, and I thought that might be an interesting thing to do with this spread. So I started to use kit leftovers to put things down, and so I can look at this page and get an overview of the month. So like this attempted to do in pictures, this is in stickers, and I'm not really sure which one I like better, because on the one hand these pictures don't really look cohesive at all. They're kind of, it's like really hard to make them all the exact same size, and yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like how this looked. I like how this looks a little better, but I have this weird sidebar that I don't know what to do with, and I'm just not sure how I feel about it. I'm using random kit leftovers, so it definitely doesn't really look any more cohesive right now, but I feel like if this were something I decided to do, I could actually buy monthly kits that matched. But I don't know, like this is from a monthly kit, but I didn't think I would be using these monthlies, so I had pulled random stuff from that kit for other things, and this is just leftovers. So I'm not really sure. The monthly pages are still kind of up in the air. I've been doing this for almost a couple of months now. So I'm still experimenting with that. And sometimes if I don't have a picture here, I do use it for a bit of scrapbooking and just random. I have a random sticker here. This is another bit of like scrapbooking. I try on occasion to make the washi tape relevant, so I realized at this point in August that summer was quickly coming to a close, and I had a lot of summery washi tape that I wanted to use, so I made sure to lay that down. And this week I was on vacation visiting my family, so I got to use this vacation time washi tape, and it was relevant. Again, here, this is last week. This is how I laid that down. I usually use a 10mm washi tape. I find that that is the best width to set up these boxes. However, I really like the Simply Gilded subscription box bows right here, so I decided to use the 5mm washi this week, and I don't think that that looks too bad. And then this is this week. Yeah, and so it's just the beginning of the week. I haven't filled out any more than that. Here I wanted to use a 15mm washi, and so I used it to take up the space of both 10mm that I would have put there, and then at the tops where there would have been room at the top for this washi tape, but there wouldn't have been room at the bottom without cutting off a significant chunk of Thursday. So what I did instead was put a matching 5mm down. Here I have pics because this is a week that I intended at some past week to gather all my pictures, print them out, and lay them down. I don't know if I'm still going to do that this week, but we'll see. This is what I use as a bookmark. It's this little like diamond magnetic clip thing that I got from a planner pack from Recollections, I think. The Recollections brand from Michaels. And I find that it just holds my place nicely. And I've already set up my gratitude log for September. And then September hasn't, like, I haven't done anything to these pages yet. As you can see, there are, this is just what the horizontal neutral layout looks like. I am just now noticing that something got on the corner of my pages, and that is disappointing. I don't know what it is. I think it's coffee. Look at this. Yep. I don't know what that's about, but luckily it didn't get any more damage than that. I did get caught out in the rain about a week ago, and I'm glad that like all of the notebooks I kept in the backpack I had at the time didn't get completely ruined. But yeah, so this goes through June 2019. And then after that, there are things that I don't know what to do with right now. I haven't decided how to use these notes pages at the back. Right now I'm thinking about using them for extra pictures, maybe extra scrapbooking. It's really uncertain. I only have a few of them, but I don't know what to do with those. These coloring pages, I'll probably color in at some point, or maybe I won't. It's not really too big a loss if I don't touch these. Also the contacts, I don't know what to do with these. I'm thinking about putting down just the names of people throughout the year that I think have been important, so that the next time I come back to this notebook, I can see, oh, all these people were like really important that year. But I haven't decided yet. And then this isn't anything I'm going to use at all, because these pages are for super future planning in 2020, and I won't be in this planner by 2020. I'll be journaling somewhere else. And then this pocket that I don't really use for anything, and the back dashboard, which dashboard and cover, which again I don't use for anything. And so that's my planner, or the horizontal planner that I use as a journal, and so far I'm really liking it. I like having just a little space to write, because the fact that I want to have this all filled out motivates me to write a little bit every day, but it's not so big a space that I feel like I have a lot to do, like I have to write a lot, because I don't. I have this much space, and so it also ensures that I don't spend forever on it. And yeah, so that was the planner I use for journaling. I think this was a sort of quick video. It was quicker than my plan with me, so I tried to make it brief. But that's that. Let me know if you have any questions or ideas maybe for those notes pages or the contacts page, because I'd be interested in learning about what else I might be able to do with those. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. Sorry for the camera wobble. Oh my goodness. Okay. Be sure to like, comment, or subscribe if you like what you've seen here to see more. And I'll see you next time. Bye.